You need to leave.
Josie, we're friends. Friends don't do this to each other.
Get out.
We work through it.
No, get out of my house.
I would never be friends with a thief like you. Come on, Beth. Now you can fire him.
No, Jessica. You're the one I'm gonna fire.
I ran some tests on the protein shake and found there was enough in here to kill him.
Wow, that was delicious. I mean, you're such a great cook, Tina. You're so good.
It was nothing at all. My brother sure did hit the jackpot with you. Gorgeous, and you're smart, and you're a great cook. How did you get so lucky?
Honestly, I don't know. Someone upstairs must like me. I'm not sure. I'm a very lucky man.
Well, sadly, I haven't been as lucky lately.
Oh, really? How so?
And I can't believe how expensive it is to fix my car, Mark. It's ridiculous.
You've always had a bad luck with that car. Why not just get a new one?
With what money? My job barely covers the rent and bills.
Well, if you need to borrow something, how much do you think you need?
Like $3,000. It's not just for the car, it's also for medical bills.
What happened? You never mentioned any health issues?
Some unexpected stuff. I'll be fine. It's just, I need a little bit of help right now.
You know that we'll do anything to help you, sis. It's just that this is the second time in 6 months.
I know. And I'll pay you back. I promise. I mean, it's a rough patch right now. It's not going to be like that for much longer.
Yeah, no problem. It's all good. No worries. I'll go to the bank first thing in the morning, and I'll have the money wired to you by noon.
Thank you so much, Mark. Oh my God. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate you.
It's no problem at all. You know I would do anything for you.
All right, well, I should get going. I'm going to hit the restroom before I go. Thank you.
What's on your mind, Tina?
Something doesn't seem right here. It seems like she's hiding something.
She said she has medical issues. She's got bills. I'm her brother. She asked me for help. So I'm going to help her. I mean, what do you want me to do?
Okay, I get that, but it's not just your money anymore. It's ours, and we need to think about our future, and I don't know, I have a bad feeling about this.
You think she's going to just, spend it all on a pair of shoes or something, or?
I just think she's in over her head with something, and I don't want us getting dragged into whatever she's got going on. We need to think about our future.
I don't think she would just, flat out lie to me. I mean, I'm the only family she has.
That's for people to desperate things.
I will talk to her. I will see what's going on. I will check in, but let me handle it, please.
Okay, I gotta make a work call. I will go into the bedroom. So, see you later. Look, Mickey, I told you I'm getting the money, okay? Just need a few more days.
You know the rules, Jen. I need it by tomorrow.
I promise, Mickey. I'll get it.
Last chance, Jen, or you'll regret it.
Who was that? Just a friend. Loan me some money, that's it. It's nothing. Jen, if you're in trouble, now's the time to say something. I can handle it, Tina. It's just a small hiccup. A small hiccup? You just asked me and my husband for money. I want to know exactly what's going on. Okay, I didn't ask you and your husband for money. I asked my brother, which I've known a lot longer than you have, honey. So no matter what happens between the two of you, I'll be there. So if I were you, I'd just back down. What are you talking about? You don't want me as an enemy, Tina. Promise you that.
Hey, what's going on in here?
Nothing. Just catching up.
Right. Well, can you come out of here for a moment? I need to speak to you.
Sure. Be there in a sec.
Okay. Jen, is gambling the real reason you need money?
I don't know what you're talking about.
These are from a casino, and I found them in your purse.
You were looking through my purse?
You're asking us for $3,000, Jen. Don't change the subject. Are you in debt for gambling, yes or no?
Yes. Okay, I do. I started going a few months ago, and I was hoping I'd get extra money, and for a while I did. It was working great, and then it was fun, you know, and I don't really have fun these days, so it felt good. And then I just got out of control, you know.
Why didn't you just tell me?
I was ashamed, scared.
We'll give you the money for your debts, but after that, we want to help you find a more permanent solution.
What do you mean?
Counseling, therapy. We'll support you, but this is the last time that we can bail you out, and I really mean that.
Thank you. And look, I don't want to be like this either. I don't want to be a 30-year-old woman asking her brother for money. That's not who I am. That person is a loser. I'm not a loser.
You're not a loser. You're my big sister. You're the coolest girl I've ever known.
We'll find you the right support, but you need to commit to change.
I will. I promise I will.
We'll get through this together.
Hey, Edgar, do you know where the extra cardigans go?
Oh yeah, you can put those in the back.
Sweet, will do. Say, we cleaned up pretty well for ourselves, no? You would never be able to guess that today was such a crazy day.
Yeah, this was one of the busiest days of the summer and with no incident at all. Good job by us.
Oh yeah. Seeing as we did such an amazing job today, don't you think we deserve a little bonus?
Bonus? What kind of bonus? What do you mean?
Well, we brought in a lot of cash today. I don't think anybody would really miss it if it were gone, right?
What do you mean, Jessica?
I'm just saying, if a little bit of cash were missing, how would anyone even know?
Because we keep track of all the inventory? It's not difficult to understand at all.
Well, how about I take 500 and you take 500, and then in case anything happens, we'll just say there was a rounding error. I added an extra 0 when we weren't supposed to.
I don't think so. But when Beth comes in tomorrow, she'll be able to figure this out immediately.
Oh, give me a break. Beth went to community college. Beth isn't smart enough to figure that out. She didn't even go to the real college.
I really don't like this, Jessica. I mean, I think it's a bad idea.
Well, then it's a good thing you're my colleague and not my boss, because I really don't care what you think. So, if you don't want to take the 500, then I'll just take 1,000. If you ask me, I deserve a lot more than what this store already gives me.
You get paid an hourly wage, Jessica, just like me and all the other workers. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. So, I'm taking this money and you can't stop me. Have a good night, Edgar. Don't miss me too much. And make sure you keep this our little secret, okay?
Good morning, Beth. How's it going?
Good morning, Edgar. It's going well. I mean, from the looks of it, we had a really record day yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
It looks like it was one of the best-selling days we've ever had.
Yeah, there were so many people here. It was hard to keep track of it all. But it made the day go by real fast, though.
Well, that's nice. Edgar, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay. What's up?
Well, looking over the inventory and the cash, it looks like something isn't right. According to the records, we're missing about $1,000 in cash.
Oh, what? Oh, my goodness, I can't believe it.
Yeah. Do you know how this might have happened?
I don't. I'm sorry, Beth.
Well, this is a very serious problem. I'm gonna have to do some further investigating, but let me know if you suddenly remember anything.
Sure thing, boss.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. How's it going this morning, Beth?
Hey, Jessica. You do know that you're 30 minutes late, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. It's just... Oh, I saw the cutest pair of sunnies in the window on my way here today. I decided I just had to have them. Sometimes you gotta treat yourself, right?
Yeah, most definitely. Hey, Jessica, I need to talk to you about something that's serious.
Oh my. What is it?
Well, going over the receipts from yesterday, the inventory sold doesn't match up with the amount of money in the register. It looks like we're missing about $1,000. Do you know anything about that?
Well, now that you mention it, there was something strange that happened yesterday.
Go on.
Look, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble, but, well, at the end of the day, I was packing up to leave and I went over to say goodbye to Edgar.
Okay.
And you see, the thing is, he was standing here by the cash register, counting all the cash, looking at the receipts.
Well, that's normal, right?
Yeah, but when I went to talk to him last night, he started acting really weird.
Weird how?
He immediately put all the stuff away that he was working on and started acting like really secretive. Like there was a secret that he didn't want me to see. And then when he said goodbye, he couldn't even look me in the eye.
So you think...
I mean, I hate to say it, but the $1,000 missing, it does seem to add up, right?
Of all the people, Edgar?
I know. You just don't know who you can trust these days. He seemed like such a sweet guy. But you know, people that look like Edgar, they're just prone to criminal activity.
Maybe. Well, let's settle this right now. Edgar? Hey, Edgar!
Hey, Beth, what's up?
We have a serious matter to discuss. Jessica here says that at the end of the shift last night, you were acting very strange. And when you went to say goodbye, you quickly started putting things away. Is that true?
Seriously? She said that.
Yes. Can you explain yourself?
Beth, I didn't want to say this before, but it was Jessica who stole your money. She did it right in front of me last night. She even snatched it out of my hand.
He's lying. People like you are always lying. You know, I bet that he stole the money so that he can send it back to Mexico, so that more of his family can cross the border illegally.
Whoa, Jessica. There's no need for that racism. All right? I thought we were friends. But now you're showing me your true colors.
I would never be friends with a thief like you. Come on, Beth. Now you can fire him.
No, Jessica. You're the one I'm going to fire. And I'm also going to file a police report, so I'd get a lawyer if I were you.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? He's the criminal. I mean, just look at him.
Jessica, I've noticed little bits of money going missing over the last several months, and I've had my suspicions. But Edgar here has always supported you.
I thought we were a team.
So a few weeks ago, I had a security system installed. I reviewed the tape this morning after speaking with Edgar. He didn't want to throw you under the bus, but I knew something was wrong.
We have a security camera? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. After reviewing the footage and seeing you steal the money, I wanted to give you a chance to come clean.
And I was going to, I swear.
Save it, Jessica. I was going to give you a second chance to come clean, but after seeing as you tried to cover your actions by pinning the blame on Edgar, and in a racist fashion, no less, I can't let it slide. I'm pressing charges.
Beth, please,
No more excuses, Jessica.
No more excuses is right. You're fired, Jessica.
Well, you know what? I was taking what I deserved. This store is going down the drain without me.
Well, you were right.
Gosh, unfortunately I was. Sorry about the things that she said to you. That was totally uncalled for.
It's all right. I can handle it. But I'm gonna get back to work. I have about 100 more shirts to fold before the doors open.
I'll come help you.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Franklin. Explain to me what's going on.
You can call me Susie.
Sure. Well, all right then. Susie, how may I assist?
It's my son. He's only 10 years old, but he's sick. He's got diabetes.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. You see, his medicine, it's very expensive. And since my job doesn't provide health insurance, it's even more expensive than it is for most.
Again, I'm really sorry.
So I'm here today because I was wondering if there was any type of loan that could maybe help pay for his medical bills. Does something like that exist?
Well, if I may ask, is the boy's father involved in his life at all?
No. My son's father left when he was only 2. We're on our own.
That's a shame. But fortunately, I do think the bank can help. We have a special loan for these types of situations. It's called a care loan.
Oh, that's amazing.
Here, I have some paperwork here that you can read over.
Wow. This says that the interest rate is 25%. That's pretty high.
Yes, ma'am, it is. But unfortunately, due to your lack of collateral and no additional support from your spouse, this interest rate is the best we can do.
What happens if I can't make a payment?
We would repossess your car and home.
Oh my God.
But let's not hope it gets to that. So what do you say? Should I start drawing up the loan?
Well, are we sure there isn't one with a lower interest rate, maybe?
Sadly, no.
All right. I guess I can make it work. If it comes to it, I can sell my car and my house. Whatever it takes to make sure my son's okay.
All right, ma'am. I will draw up the paperwork and get that all going for you. We should have your loan available by the end of the day. Your payments will be due on the 1st of the month, every month, for the next 5 years. And again, I'm sincerely sorry, and I wish you the best of luck with your son. Like taking candy from a baby.
Hey, yo, Keith. Keith.
Yeah, my man Mike, what's up?
I've been overhearing some of your meetings, and I've never heard of a care loan. And I'm pretty sure that our bank doesn't give any loans at a 25% interest rate. I mean, that is like criminally high.
Big Mike, can you keep a secret?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
There's no such thing as a care loan. It's just our standard loan with an extra 10% on top.
Where's all that money go?
That's the beauty of it. It goes directly to my account. I have it set up where the 10% is wired directly to me. Isn't that amazing?
Dude, that's just like a fancy way of stealing from our customers.
Don't be such a wet blanket. Once they sign the dotted line, they sign their rights away. The best people to get are the ones in the most desperate situations.
How do you sleep at night?
Peacefully. Just dreaming about all the money I'm making.
Better watch out. Be careful.
Just worry about yourself, all right? I've seen your numbers, and if you don't pick it up, it's gonna be a cold winter for you.
We'll see.
Excuse me, are you Keith Simmons?
Yes, ma'am. How may I help you?
I've heard about your care loans. I'd like to learn more about them. I think I might be a good candidate.
Yeah, okay. Tell me what's going on.
Well, it's my mother.
Okay, go on.
She's getting up there in age, and she's no longer able to take care of herself. I think it's time to put her in a full-time home, but those facilities are so expensive, I can't afford it. I need a loan.
I'm so sorry to hear that, ma'am. And you're right. You do sound like you'd be an excellent candidate for our care loan. Here's a document outlining what our loan has to offer, if you want to take a look at it.
You are even dumber than I thought.
Excuse me?
Mr. Simmons, my name is Special Agent Walker. You're under arrest. Put your hands where I can see them.
Wait, what?
One of your colleagues tipped us off to this whole scheme you're running, right? You've given us more than enough evidence.
This is outrageous. I need a lawyer. You did this to me.
You did it to yourself, Keith.
Come on, Buster, let's go.
Oh my goodness, honey. I don't think I can take this any longer. I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Baby, I always knew you were a weakling, but come on, this is just a little stomach flu. You're fine.
Honey, I don't think this is just a stomach flu. I feel terrible right now. I don't know what to do. And I've never been away from work for this long. Oh.
But it's okay, baby. You just sold your company. You're like super rich now. I think it's fine. You should take some rest.
Yeah, but remember when I sold the company, I was a part of that package deal. I think I'm gonna go crazy laying in this hospital bed.
You've worked so hard for so long. I think you're entitled to a nice long rest.
Honey, this is not a rest. I feel terrible.
Stop complaining, Ben. What would all your friends think if they saw you crying and acting like a little girl just because you're a little sick?
I'm not just a little sick. Plus, I think my friends would understand if they knew how much pain I was in.
Okay, Ben, you're being a donor right now, and you know me, I can't deal with your negative energy right now, so I'm gonna go to my Pilates class, and I'll check back in tomorrow, okay?
Honey, wait. I'm in a lot of pain right now, okay? And what if you just skip one Pilates class, just this one time? Look, I'm really scared I'm not gonna make it till tomorrow.
Jeez, Ben, you're being a drama queen right now. I need to take care of my own mental health, and I wouldn't miss a Pilates class even if my own mother was dying. Okay, so you're gonna be fine. I'm leaving you with your favorite almond protein shake. Just drink it tonight before you go to bed, and I'm sure you'll feel better tomorrow.
Honey, that tastes and looks awful. Are you sure it's as healthy as you say it is?
Yeah. And the reason why it looks and tastes the way it does is because it's healthy. All healthy things taste bad.
No, you're right. Okay. I trust you. Have a good Pilates class, okay?
Thank you. And you be good here. Don't bother the nurses, okay? Make sure you drink this before you're going to bed, and you'll wake up in a much better place.
Okay. Thanks, honey.
Okay, bye.
Hey, how you feeling today, Ben?
Not good, Doc. My wife thinks I'm being dramatic for the common stomach flu, but I'm in a lot of pain.
Well, I'm afraid it's a little more troubling than the common stomach flu. Looks like you have small amounts of in your liver.
How is that possible?
I don't know. Frankly, it usually happens if someone is trying to poison you. Do you know anyone?
Poison me? Doc, I work in tech, not the mafia. Who on earth would try to poison me?
I don't know, but it's really hard to get in your system, and it's even more rare to live through. You're a lucky man, Ben.
I can't believe it, Doc.
Well, try and get some rest, and we'll run some more tests tomorrow and try and get you out of here as soon as possible.
Okay. Thanks, Doc. I think I'll just take the protein shake that my wife made and try to get some rest.
There you go.
It's almond, you know?
Almond. Do you mind if I take a look at it?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Doesn't smell like any protein shake I've ever had before.
Yeah, that's what I told my wife, but she said it smells and looks like that because it's healthy.
Yeah. Do you mind if I take this with me?
Oh, no, not at all. You'd actually be doing me a solid.
All right. Get some rest. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, hi Ben. You look in much better spirits today, which is a surprise.
Yeah, I feel much better than yesterday. And why is that a surprise? I'm at this great hospital and they're taking great care of me.
Of course. Where's your protein shake? Did you finish it?
Well, as a matter of fact...
He didn't.
Oh, hi Dr. Franklin. Why are you holding this?
Well, I ran a few tests on Ben, and I found in his liver. I was quite surprised. So I ran some tests on the protein shake and found there was enough in here to kill him.
What? I don't understand what you're saying, Dr. Franklin, because to me it almost sounds like you're implying that I would try to poison my husband.
You know, honey, I thought it was crazy too. But then I realized that if I die, you get all my money. And if we divorce, you only get half. You know, you've always been so greedy, Nina. And that's gonna be your downfall. I'm telling you.
I hate you, Ben. I hate you. I hate you, Dr. Ferguson. I hate you. I hate all of you. All of you.
Gosh. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'm okay, Doc.
Okay. Next time you choose your protein shake and the women you're gonna marry, choose a little more wisely. Okay.
I certainly will, Doc.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, get some rest. I'll send some nurses in and, you should be out of here in a couple days now that we know what's going on.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whatever, I don't care. Just try and move our nail appointments for us to tonight, okay? Ugh, my mom is here. I'll call you later.
What do you want, Mom? You ready to throw in the towel and give me Dad's money yet, or what?
Veronica, why are you doing this? You know I love you and I want to support you any way I can, but we just need this money to survive now.
I am doing this because I deserve it, okay? Dad would have wanted me to be happy, and I thought you did too up until you went all crazy.
I do. I think it's wonderful that you have this passion for fashion and design, but I can't provide for that right now. I mean, we're barely making ends meet. I mean, I do think it's really important that you start forming your own life and career because I'm not going to be around forever, you know.
Oh, trust me, I know. And I cannot wait for the day when you finally disappear for forever.
Court is in order. All right. We have today a Ms. Lars, the plaintiff, who is bringing a suit against the defendant, Mrs. Lars. Right. Let's begin with the opening statements. Plaintiff, you may proceed.
Okay. Your Honor, we're here today to address a violation so cruel it can only be deemed a crime. An act so unforgivable it constitutes a breach of basic human rights. A mother intentionally and maliciously abandoning her own daughter. Look, I don't know what I did in a past life to deserve being born to such a cruel and hateful woman, but I am here today to fight for proper treatment and for the care that I deserve.
Thank you. You may be seated. Mrs. Lars, you may proceed with your opening statement.
Your Honor, I'm not really sure what to say. I love my daughter more than anything in this whole world, and I understand why she's upset. Since her father's passing, I've tried to provide for both of us as best as I can, and things have been going okay until I was recently laid off from my job. Well, when things start getting a little tight, I asked Veronica to cut back on her spending so we could pay the rent. And also, at 27, I suggested it's time for her to get a job. I think she interpreted that as I was cutting her out and kicking her out.
Okay, so we can just wrap it up, right? And order her to give me my dad's savings, right? I told my friends that we could get our nails done by 2.
Ms. Lars, just for clarification, you're suing your mother for the savings and life insurance policy and inheritance from your deceased father because your mother asked you to get a job and help pay your share of the rent?
Well, no, I mean, that's just the way she's making it sound. Listen, she's kicking me out and forcing me to get a job. She's like leaving me out in the cold with no money and no way to provide for myself.
I see. And how would you use this inheritance?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, so I run a fashion TikTok channel, and, you know, like, in order to get a channel started, you need a couple designer looks, and that starts bringing in revenue, you know, just like the regular old thing. And so really, it's simple. I just need this money to get me started off with those first 1 or 2 designer looks, and then I'll be successful.
I see. And Mrs. Lars, how would you use the inheritance?
Well, previously, I'd hoped to save for deposits for a small apartment for Veronica and I, but since being laid off, I'd had to use the funds for rent and groceries.
And that's more than enough, Your Honor, for 2 Hermes bags. That would be plenty.
Right. Okay, let's take a brief recess as I look over the documents from the life insurance and the husband's will. Let's meet back in 10 minutes. All right, we're back from recess, back in order. I'm going to allow one more statement from each before I deliver my final decision. Ms. Lars, you may go first.
I think I've said everything I need to say. My father, God rest his soul in heaven, unlike my mother here, would have wanted me to be happy and to pursue my dreams of changing the world for the better. His money deserves to be with someone who's going to put it to good use and compound it. See, I'm building my social media influencer empire, and my father, God rest his soul, deserves to be a part of that legacy.
Okay. All right, Mrs. Lars, you may make your final statement.
Your Honor, I first came here today in the hopes of reconciling with my daughter and to continue to provide for her the best way I could. However, I now know the best thing I could do for her is stop feeding her lavish lifestyle and let her learn from life what it means to be a member of society. I mean, I love her, I really do. But I want her to grow, and she can't continue to do so under my wing. So therefore, Your Honor, I'd like to request 2 things of the court. One is I would like full acceptance of my husband's savings, and also another court order to be filed that Veronica Lars be ordered to find her own place of residence.
What? Oh my God. Mom, Mother, are you serious? You can't.
Order. I've heard enough. After careful consideration of the deceased father and the deceased husband's life savings, his insurance, and policies that came with it, and also after listening to the testimony that I've heard today, after careful consideration, I've decided to award the entire estate to Mrs. Lars. Furthermore, I will honor the request brought forth by the defendant against Veronica Lars that you move out, find your own lodging, and you have 1 week.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I have rights.
You have the right to stop talking. Your view of reality is extremely distorted, and your plan to spend your inheritance irresponsibly can only be addressed by a strong dose of reality.
Whatever. This is so stupid. Oh my God.
You've made a brave decision, Mrs. Lars.
Thank you, Judge. I know in the long run, this will be the best thing for both of us.
I agree. And this court is adjourned.
I'm so glad you could come over. Oh my goodness, it's been a really long time.
It has. Well, thanks for having me. You know, I would have asked you to my house, but my house isn't nearly as nice as yours.
Oh, I'm always glad to have friends over, and my house is just simple, but we like it.
I'd love to have what you have.
You know, it's just stuff, and that's really not what's important. What's important is the people in the house and friends like you.
I guess.
So how have you been? Last I spoke with you, things were going great. You were traveling, and tell me more. I'm sure things are still going great.
Well, not exactly. Whew, this is hard to say. So Jack lost his job, and it's just been really hard. We don't have any money.
I am so sorry. I had no idea.
It's been really hard. I don't want my friends to judge me. That's why I've kept it a secret.
Oh, Maria, I would never judge you for anything like that. That's what friends are for, to help cheer us up when life gets rough.
I know, and that's why I called you.
Oh, why is that?
Well, we just bought me a new car a little while ago, and Jack being out of work, of course the dealership is calling us non-stop for payment. I mean, honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do without a car. I mean, how embarrassing is that? It's just been really hard. I don't know what we're going to do.
I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do to help you? I do have some money that I've saved, and maybe I could give it to you as a loan, and it would help you for the next month or two until you guys can figure things out.
You would do that for me?
Of course I would.
Amazing.
Oh, honey, yeah, I'd be happy. But let me go get the checkbook. Okay. Okay. Well, it's not much, but it'll get you through a little while until you figure it out.
You are the best friend ever. I can't wait to go home and tell Jack about this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're amazing.
You are so welcome.
And you know what? I've got to go now. But I promise, thank you for lunch, and I promise to call you as soon as I have the money.
Okay. All right. Well, let me walk you out then.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, honey.
Did Maria just leave?
She did.
How's she doing these days?
Well, you know, not too good. Her husband lost his job, and yeah, they're really tight on money. She's having a hard time paying even the car payment, so I lent her some money.
Really? Gosh.
Yeah.
That's weird, though, because I just hung out with her daughter, and it looked like she was driving a new car herself.
Well, honey, you don't know when she got that new car. I mean, it could have happened long before she lost her dad lost her job.
Okay, I mean, no, I saw them leaving the mall the other day, too. They were leaving a department store with a bunch of clothes.
Are you sure it was them?
Yes, they're our family friends. I would recognize them if I saw them.
Okay. All right. Well, they might have just been window shopping. You know, I love window shopping, and
Doesn't mean I'm spending any money.
No, they were leaving the store with bags full of clothes.
Sweetheart, do you know what you're accusing my friend of?
I don't want to accuse her of lying, but you should call and find out, because this doesn't make sense to me. Her daughter has a new car, she's wearing nicer clothes than any of us have, and they just left the store with a bunch of new clothes themselves.
Did you really see this happen?
Listen, I've always respected how generous you are and how thoughtful you are to your friends. Okay. I'm only saying this because I don't want you to get hurt.
All right, sweetie. I'll give her a call and we'll clear it up.
Just please do it. I hope I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta go study, but I love you.
Love you too.
Hope everything's okay with Maria, okay?
Thanks, son.
Bye.
Hi, Maria? Yeah, hope you're doing okay. Hey, I was wondering if you could come over tomorrow. There's something I need to talk to you about. Okay, good. All right, well, I'll see you then.
Hey, thanks for having me over. What did you want to talk about?
So, this is really uncomfortable. But my son, he said he saw you at the mall yesterday shopping for some really expensive stuff.
Well, yeah, I was at the mall buying a gift for a friend. I wasn't spending money on me.
Well, that may be true. But if you are running out of money, like you've said you have, and can't even make your car payment, then you shouldn't be shopping at expensive stores like Saks Fifth Avenue. Did you lie to me?
Well, no. I mean, it wasn't really a lie. I mean, here's what happened. So Jack did lose his job. Okay. And then about 2 weeks later, he got a new one. But you know how that goes. You start a new job, you don't know if it's going to go well or not. And then he's always telling me I'm spending too much money, and I really do have an expensive car and a big car payment's coming up. I just have this lavish lifestyle, and I've just been really stressed out. It's been so stressful.
Well, that may be true. But you don't borrow money from people to keep up your lifestyle. I mean, I would have never lent you the money had I known you were just going to go shopping with it. You know, the money that I gave you, I had been saving. I'm having surgery soon, and I wanted to get the hospital bills paid off. But I thought you needed it. I thought you guys were in trouble. I didn't realize I was just going to be giving it to you for a lavish lifestyle shopping spree.
Okay, I got an idea. Look, you've been really stressed, and I've been really stressed. Let's go to the mall together. Let's have a facial. Let's go shoe shopping. Let's have lunch. Let's just chill out.
No, we're not going shopping. I want my money back. In good conscience, I would have never lent it to you. Look, I was kind and generous in lending you the money because I thought you were going to pay it me back, and I thought you guys really needed it.
Well, I don't have your money. I already spent it.
You don't have my money. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry to say this, but our friendship is over. You lied to me, and you took my money.
Josie, it's not really a lie. Look, you and I have been friends for what, 40 years now? We've been through some ups, we've been through some downs, we've always supported each other.
No.
I don't get it, why this is such a big deal.
No.
I didn't totally lie to you. I wouldn't.
No, you need to leave.
Josie, we're friends. Friends don't do this to each other.
Get out.
We work through it.
No, get out of my house.
Josie, one last time.
Get out.